Hi, everyone.
Hi, welcome to Out and About with Tom and Sherry. We're going to walk around the campground and take a look at that. First, we'll just look at some scenery. It's awful pretty out here. This is looking north up Washoe Valley. And then the sand dunes along the edge of Washoe Lake. You can kind of see the lake in there. Then walking around the campground.
This is Campground Loop A.
And we like this campground because all the spots are well spaced out. Some campgrounds you're all jammed in next to your neighbor. Here you're not. There's a
Camp
lot of room.
and Loop A has water hookups and electricity.
Yep. And sewer dump stations on the way out. Over there is the lake. You can see the lake better beyond the sand dunes. And then looking up there, the black spot on the hill, that's the aggregate pit owned by a company in Carson City. And it's lava rock there. That's why it's red and black. It's lava rock. It's not great aggregate. It's more of a decorative rock. It crushes pretty easy. It's soft. As far as the engineering material, it's a poor choice. And then down below, you can see two water tanks. I think the one on the right is probably the one for the campground. And the one on the left is probably for the state park maintenance station over there. And there's our trailer and our truck. Look over there. Looks like they tried planting a tree and the animals ate it. So they put a wire screen around the next one, and the animals ate that one too. Shame. Here's a typical campsite. You got your water and your electrical hookup over there, 50 amp, 30 amp, and a 20 amp convenience outlet. Each campsite has a fire pit, a shade structure, and a picnic table. And a lot of times the fire pits are restricted. Right now they're restricted. That's why there's a yellow tape over it. So you can only burn propane because of fire season.
The road here is a nice walk. Afternoon, after dinner. See people walking in the morning. Nice for walking your dog. Dogs have to be on a leash, but dogs are allowed.
Then here's guest parking. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots. They're pretty wide spots too. And then trash cans to take your trash in. And some sort of informational sign. We'll go look at the informational sign. No recycle bins. It seemed like there used to be recycle bins. And it seems like recycling has kind of gone by the wayside. Oh, here's a map of the campground. We are, I guess you'd call it the South Loop, Loop A. And then here's Loop B, Loop A. We're on Loop A. And over there's the restrooms. You got restrooms and showers, 4 restrooms and 2 showers for Loop A, and they've got a similar building for Loop B. Over there where you see that trailer park, that's where the dump station is. It's pretty conveniently located outside on the way out of the campground. Huh. How you doing?
Hi.
This way we're taping. It's Sunday, so there's a lot of empty spaces in here. The Bluegrass Festival, which I'm sure brought a lot of people in, it's kind of winding down. So see a lot of empty spaces. Huh. This one's got like a different fire pit set up.
I think that's a handicap spot.
Yeah.
Both of those are, I think. Yeah.
This is one of the handicap spots. This one's empty, so we'll go in here and look around. It's all paved, so if you're in a chair, you could wheel around everywhere to the picnic table. Paved path over to the restroom, so you could wiggle over there if you wanted. And it's got a grill. It's got a fire pit like the rest, and then a grill that sits up higher so you could wheel under and cook your food on the grill if open fires were allowed, which are not right now. And here's the water hookup. It's got a good backflow preventer on there. And the electrical hookup. You got your 30 amp, your 50 amp plug, and your 20 amp plug, and then your breakers here.
And this campground, I think all Nevada campgrounds now have a reservation system. State park campgrounds, I guess.
Yep.
Have a reservation system. So you can book that online and reserve your spot. You have to pay for it ahead of time.
We'll put the link to the reservations in the comments. We'll go over here. Here they got a little stage. If you wanted to perform a show, you could come over here.
Not sure what kind of show you would want to perform here.
Singing songs, telling jokes,
yes.
kids show. And over here in the distance, that's Loop B. It's about the same, except there's no utilities, no water, no electrical. So just dry camping. And here's a sign for the amphitheater.
Horseshoes.
Horseshoe pits. These benches are kind of cool. Looks like they're just like the picnic tables cut in half. And the stage for your show. You got a campfire pit here. Kind of neat. And I guess instead of a green room, you could probably stand that RV over there, use that for your green room, and sneak over. Maybe it's a green bush, however you chose to do that.
Horseshoe pit with seating.
Yep. Horseshoe pits have seating. They're pretty nice. They got rubber backstops, seating area. Pretty nice. No horseshoes. You got to bring your own horseshoes, it looks like. Here's some rules. Campsites cannot be left unattended overnight. You must occupy the site overnight. They want to make that one clear. If you don't, you're subject to tow. And leash laws strictly enforced. And here's where you can check in and pay if you didn't have a reservation. If you don't have a reservation and there's an open spot, you can stay there one night. Here's the fee schedule. They have Wi-Fi here. One way around the loop. You got to have your car registered. Got your envelopes for self-paying. Got a pencil there. And then you put deposit your envelope in there. The sign about the harmful algae bloom. That's been going on for a few weeks now. It's just the warmer weather. It's kind of a new thing since everything's warming up. Couple more rules. You got to be quiet from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. You can only stay 7 days in a month. And checkout time is 11 a.m. They changed that. Put it on duct tape. And you got to stay on the pavement. You got a bigger dumpster here to get rid of trash. So walk over to the restroom, shower area. Got 5 more parking spots here. Five parking spots and a handicap spot. More signs. Don't get closer to 100 feet from the horses. Couple of drinking fountains here. Magazine racks. Last year we were out here and there was a bunch of magazines. What were all those magazines about last year?
I don't remember. Travel magazines, maybe?
Yeah, I forget. There's no natural gas out here, so it's hot water heat. And the showers work pretty good. They're about the right temperature. But this one up today was a tear this morning. Yesterday, there was no laundry. Don't do laundry in the restrooms or showers. Now they've added cooking. So no laundry or cooking in the restrooms or showers, which is, I don't know, I kind of got mixed feelings about that. I've never had a restroom cooked meal. And not sure that I'd want one. But if I did decide I wanted one, this obviously wouldn't be the place to do it. So we won't be doing any cooking in the restrooms.
Do you want me to show inside?
Sure. So here's the shower. They keep them nice and clean too. They're real clean. Here's the shower. You got a place to put your stuff. Push button on the wall. The shower heads are pretty strong. They got good pressure. Push button on the wall that runs the shower for maybe a minute. The other side of the shower head's a lot lower. And they ask that you keep the door closed while you're taking a shower.
And the bathroom?
Bathroom. Pretty normal bathroom.
Last time we were here, they had soap dispenser, like, just the one you buy and you keep in your bathroom. The host must provide that, but they don't have that this time. And they just have air dry, no towels.
Yep. And those air dryers work as good as all the air dryers. You turn it on, put your hands under the air dryer for a minute or two, and walk out of the bathroom wiping your hands on your pants.
But the soap last year was nice.
Soap last year was nice. It was provided by the hosts. And we'll continue on around the loop. That's the campground host spot. They get a shed, probably for campground gear. And they get full hookups. Backside of the stage over there.
Oh, hummingbird feeder. There's a hummingbird.
Yep.
Hope we scared him off.
Hummingbird feeder. There's a hummingbird there, like Sherry said. But it flew off. Little bit of Russian sage. That's what that purple stuff is. They got a little more landscaping here. You got 4 open sites for tonight.
So it's a nice campground. Tom said the spots are spaced out nice. I grew up going camping. We had a camper on the back of a pickup truck when I was young. And then when I got, I guess it was when I was in college, my parents got a used motorhome and we went on a few trips. Never really did any tent camping unless it was with Girl Scouts. So it's nice now to have a fifth wheel. It's nothing fancy, but it's a nice design and allows us to get out. So we went here again for the Bluegrass Festival, and we also went to Yosemite. So if you haven't seen our Yosemite videos, check those out. There's part 1 and part 2. We didn't stay in the park. We stayed in Lee Vining, which was a nice campground also. What was that? The Mona Vista.
Mona Vista Campground.
Was really nice. So those are our 2 camping activities this year.
But that's just a beautiful view there. With the mountains, it's Slide Mountain on the left of that little saddle with the cloud over it. And then Washoe Lake. Just beautiful. There's our camp spot and our camper. Our vehicle's on the pavement.
So we're going to barbecue some hamburgers for dinner. Just our last night out here. And friend might stop by, say hello. They're going to be doing some bluegrass jamming over in one of the other camp areas, the equestrian area. No hookups over there. But for big events like this, they allow campers to set up over there. So he might go over there. So we might see him later tonight.
And Sherry's drying off her poncho from last night, the rainstorm. So
came in handy. Should have a poncho. Never know when you have a hailstorm or a downpour while you're out an outdoor event.
you can put on your poncho. And that's a nice poncho.
Yeah, it was warm.
If you look
too.
at this, a lot of them are just clear plastic. This is a nice poncho. It's got your Mylar with the aluminum lining, shiny lining on the inside. So it reflects all the radiant heat back in, keeps you warm, just like those space blankets. And that's about it.
Video. And you can see the lake from here. That up there to the right is Slide Mountain. Here's the dump station. You don't have sewer at the camp spots, but there is a dump station here. So you can't come over if you fill up.
And that's included in the campground fee. It's $26 a night if you want utilities, so the water and the sewer, and then the dump station is free.
Wasn't there a discount too if you were a Nevada resident?
There's an additional charge if you're a California resident.
Oh, well.
Here, let's go look at the rules. Because Sherry really likes rules, so we should review those.
Zoom in on this one, little information board. So Washoe Lake was designated as a Nevada State Park in 1977 to preserve a portion of Washoe Valley for future generations to enjoy. This 8,053 acre park site at 5,000 feet above sea level and includes 2 lakes separated by a marsh, 49 campsites, hiking and equestrian trails, a day-use picnic area, and a wetland area that's great for bird watching. That'll wrap up our video and tour of the Washoe Lake State Park, the campground A Loop out in Washoe Valley, Nevada. We hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you subscribe to the channel, like and comment on the video, and share with family and friends. Thanks for watching Out and About with Tom and Sherry, and we'll see you next time.